gonna play Final Fantasy VII because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out in a month and a half, and I want to go through all the Final Fantasy VII games before that comes out. After this, I'll probably play Crisis Core, because there's a big swerve in Remake, which I will play after that, that won't make sense for anybody that hasn't seen Crisis Core. So I want to get those 3 games done before Rebirth comes out. But this is the OG, this is the original. I am playing the HD version on Xbox. As you can see on the screen, I've laid out a roadmap, so you can see where we're hopefully going to follow that path if I remembered and did everything right. We may stray from it a little bit, I don't know. So here's the open. If you guys have any lore questions or theories or any of that stuff, there's going to be spoilers for the entire Final Fantasy VII series, so if anybody doesn't want spoilers, I apologize. Boris, what's up? Space, the Final Frontier. If you guys didn't know, I put some sound bites in for channel points. I think somebody already played one and it worked, which is good. So hopefully those work for everybody. Yay for Game Lore, yes. Miss you guys too, thank you.
Oh, fuck, it's fucking awesome.
There we go. Thank you, Eve. I'm glad those work. So if you guys haven't played Remake, they nail the redoing of this scene. It's amazing. We'll get to it. That game is insane. Don't be sorry. Play them. That's what they're there for. I even got a few in there, like if I die, you guys control me with the die noise if you want. So that's the city of Midgar, if anybody has never played this game. I don't even remember where I found that one. I think that was gonna, if people want to troll me when I keep dying, and then I finally beat something. That's
wait a minute, Jeff.
I can't wait for Rebirth either. I've been going insane. I can't wait to get to Remake because that has one of the best swerves I think ever in gaming overall, the storyline. Yeah, I'll probably get some troll responses. Alright, so you see the first area on the roadmap is Midgar. This is not a short area. We're going to be here for quite a while. I'm going to keep everybody's names original, except for Aerith will get her correct name. I'll talk about that when we get to name her. I didn't mess with the settings.
Thank you for your support.
Boris, thank you for the sub. Alright, now that the music's going and the fighting, how's the volume?
Oh, fuck, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. It's great, thank you. Now, I don't have any blurps on. We may go back to those in the future. What's up, Tia? So we are at Mako Reactor 1. What I like about this game, I never paid attention to it as a kid, but you get the every time you go into a new area, it tells you at the bottom. So this is the Sector 1 station. So Biggs, wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. So this is well, they're known as a terrorist organization. I'd say they're more like freedom fighters. And they have hired Cloud to help them with this job of bombing the Mako Reactor, starting with the first one. So we got Biggs is the skinny guy, Jessie the girl, and Wedge is the chubby one. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? So Cloud used to be in Soldier, which is like the army for Shinra, which is the big company that pretty much runs things around here. Yeah, well, I don't know everything, so people can educate me as well. I have a bad memory. Florida sounds great. So they're telling that Cloud had quit Soldier, and he's here, and we'll get more of that story, obviously, as the game goes on. So we're going to keep Cloud's name as Cloud. Just because you can change their names, but once we get to, like, remake and stuff, they all have their original names, so it'd be stupid not to leave their names the same. Cloud, eh? No names. I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here. The hell y'all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Here we have party member number 2, Barret, who has a gun for one of his arms. Which guy, Barret? Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you. We're gonna keep Barret as Barret. I love how the characters tell you to press the D-pad and press B. So, it's a nice conversation there. But you don't have to. On Xbox, you can run with the analog stick. So that's where we're headed.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna blow that up. I'm glad you guys are liking this. So, when Barret joins the party up, when we get near the boss, he will be party member number 2. But there's end up to be 9 characters that can be in your party in this game. 2 are optional. We're going to get both of those. I'm going to try to do the story and all that stuff 100%. Super bosses, I'm not going to... It's too much grinding. So the 2 super bosses I will not be doing just because I'm not going to bore everybody grinding for it. Barret does have attitude. Now, if it's the U.S. office, I've seen every episode. I don't remember all of them, though. He will be once I get down into the reactor, I think. I'm going the wrong way because I don't remember if there was a... oh, no, that is the right way. Yeah, they ran ahead. I gotta turn on the exit markers. This game has one of the best soundtracks ever in the history of everything. Hit the wrong button. No, that's one of the cheats. I don't know what I just did. How do I turn this on? There we go. Alright. Yes. And the way that they redid these in the remake is awesome. Wedge is going to secure the escape. Jeez, we're really going to blow this huge furnace up. That'll be something to see. So we're going to go inside the reactor eventually. I don't have Peacock, so no, I have not seen it, but that sounds cool. How do I... There we go. Turn on their names. Mono Drive. I would love a Niners versus Bills Super Bowl, because then that would mean the Bills are in the Super Bowl. Alright, I think this is where Barret joins the party. Yo, this your first time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know? The planet's full of Mako energy. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. Perfect! That's from Street Fighter, if anybody was unaware. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I don't care, do them. Use them all. I'm not here for a lecture, let's just do it. So Cloud is very standoffish here at the beginning of the game. Boris, thank you for the 100 bits. Very standoffish at the beginning of the game. He just wants to get the job done, doesn't want to make friends, doesn't want to know their names. He's kind of acting like a hard ass. And that rubs Barret the wrong way. Because Barret's doing this for the love of the planet. These Mako reactors are sucking the energy out of the planet, and it's making the planet like wither, and you can see it once we leave Midgar. You'll see the grass starting to brown up and everything, so it's ruining the planet. So that's why Barret and Avalanche want to blow these up to help the planet. So it's personal and it means something to him. For Cloud, he's just doing it for the money, which, you know, rubs Barret the wrong way. Alright, so now he's in the party. Yeah, he's being real standoffish. It's the difference between passion with Barret, paycheck with Cloud. Yeah, that's just my point of view. A lot of this stuff, guys, you could, you think I'm reading into something wrong or misinterpreting something, I'd love to hear your points of view. Again, if anybody's not played this game, there's going to be spoilers. It's hard not to talk about spoilers when I've played these games a lot, and a lot of people have, but I hope you still enjoy it anyway. So we got a Phoenix down. If anybody doesn't know what that is, when one of your party members gets knocked unconscious, you can use that to revive them. Oh, I'll give mine, don't worry. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life, then that'll be that. So that's Barret's motivation for doing this. The evil corporation Shinra using up all the planet's resources. Cloud, not my problem. Being a dick, just pay me. Barret, the planet's dying, Cloud. See, that's why I love their relationship, and you'll see it changes. Obviously, you would expect as the game goes on. But one thing with Final Fantasy VII is the character development. Every character, detailed, backstory, you know their motivations. A lot of them have secrets that end up coming out. And the way that all ties in with the actual overall plot of the game, I think is why this game is one that stands the test of time, and that they're remaking. We'll get to that.
Thank you for your support.
Eve, thank you for the subscription. So now we got Barret. This is classic turn-based fighting, which I like. So the bar on the right, the time, you can input your commands, and once it goes up, then you'll be put into the queue to go. The limit, the second bar in, is when you take damage, your limit bar goes up. When it fills up, you have the opportunity to do a super move called a limit break. So we got MP as magic points, or mana points. I always call them magic points, and then health points, HP. Thank you, Darkside. Thank you, Eve. We're gonna do some polls later, too. There'll be some choices. I don't remember them all, but I want your guys' input. Yeah, it's just Cloud and Barret for now. There's only twice, I believe, in the game when you have a two-person party, and it's here and when you get to Sector 5. If there's any other two people in a party points of the game, I'm not remembering. That's my goal, Darkside. That's my road to Rebirth is on stream. If anybody missed it, my goal is to complete this game, Crisis Core Reunion, and Remake. Now, Crisis Core, I don't know if you guys have played it on PS5. That game is so broke. I hit the final boss. That game is so broke. So we're going to speed through that one just to get the lore. I'm going to play it on New Game Plus, just because the story is important for, you know, the major swerve that I won't spoil yet. You guys that played Remake know what I'm talking about. If you don't understand that game, the swerve isn't that impactful. How many times have I beat this game? Probably between 5 and 10. Which isn't that many. You know, at over 26 years, 27 years. Now, I didn't run through the menu here. I'll show you next time I get to the choice. But you, okay. So here's the limit. I'm gonna try to save that for the boss. But you can use attack or magic, and magic takes your MP to use. So Cloud's got ice and thunder right now, and eventually you'll be able to change all that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save this to the boss. Damn it. I want to save the limit breaks for the boss. I gotta remember to save. One time I played this game, I ended up dying to the first boss coming up, and I never saved, and there's no, I mean, this is a PS1 game originally, so there's no auto-saving or checkpoints or any of that, so I had to start the game over. All this stuff, had to do it over. So those things that kind of look like a question mark, those are save points. You have to be standing on them to save, unless once we get out of the city into the overworld, you can save at any point. Alright. So we're going to go blow up the reactor. If anybody's chatting, I'm not seeing it. My chat froze. Okay, so we're going to equip the restore material. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, chat's working. You guys are just quiet. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure it was working. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. So Barret doesn't trust Cloud. He's a hired merc. So something happens here to Cloud. He's hearing a voice that says, "Watch out. This isn't just a reactor." I don't think he realizes that happened. Barret could tell something was wrong with him. Alright, so here's the first boss fight. Scorpion, the guard Scorpion. So here's the limit breaks. That's because I got hit so much that my limit break build up, and you can use those, and you'll get more as the game goes on, depending. They get more by killing enemies, by using limit breaks. What retro consoles did you get? Also, he is weak to lightning. Good call on all three. What tips? What'd I miss? Or my tips? Okay, now this always fooled me when I was younger. Because it says attack while it's tail up. It's going to counterattack with its laser. So it makes it sound like attack with its tail up, but it's actually one full sentence. It's supposed to be if you attack with its tail up, it's going to counter. So when I was growing up, I always thought, oh, its tail's up, attack. But it's the opposite. You don't want to attack when his tail is up. So I don't know if they just translated that poorly, or I read it wrong all those years, but I know I wasn't the only one. So we're not going to attack. Oh, it already went down. I was going to use a potion, but okay. So we'll attack. What's up, King? Oh, yeah. Now, a lot of that I won't remember what they're weak to. This, because it's the first one, I remember. I do not remember the first boss of Final Fantasy IV. Although I have beat the first boss of Final Fantasy IV, I've never finished that game. The classic Final Fantasies, like before this one, I've played them all and haven't finished any of them. So that's going to be a project in the future as well for me, to go back and beat all the old classic ones, hopefully. He is hanging in there. I don't know why I didn't do bolt. See, I got 40, but the bolt I think was doing 90 damage because he's weak to it. So now he's gonna put his tail up. We are not going to attack. Any questions? Was that the dragon that you killed and it killed the one character's mother? Was that the same dragon? Because that I remember. In FF4. See, 90 damage when I was doing 30 or 40 with the sword. Okay, yeah, that part, that was like weird writing. Like that whole stuff at the beginning of Final Fantasy IV. That was ahead of its time. What they did to that poor girl, accidentally. Alright, so assault gun, that's going to be a new weapon for Barret. I think it's better than the one we got. The Gatling gun. Let's take a look. 10 minutes to detonation. Now, the clock runs when I'm in these damn menus, which I think is cool. Alright, we're going to save on the way out because probably will not die, but just in case, I don't want to do that boss fight again. Okay. Get something good to eat. Yeah, so many times I've started FF4 and just never finished it. It wasn't because I didn't like the game. I was having a lot of fun with it every time I played it, but I always get on to something else, and then I forget to go back to it, or when I remember to go back to it, I don't remember what has happened, and I'm like, I don't want to start over again. So that would probably be a stream game. That way I have to keep playing them.
Thank you for your support.
King, thank you for the subscription, my man. Now, Final Fantasy 1 will be a project for me. That's not a game that I just stopped playing. That was a game I couldn't beat ever growing up, and I haven't really tried it again as an adult. I messed with it a few times, and I never know where to go because I don't have, I don't have the manual, and I don't remember anything, and it's not spelled out as much as, later games, so that's going to be a project, but that is a game that I do want to complete. Jessie's stuck. We're going to get her leg out. I don't remember what happens if you leave her there. It may make you go back. I don't remember. I've always gotten her. So the timer runs during fights. Also when I pause. It's usually never an issue. But the bomb's going to go off that we set and blow up this reactor to stop the evil corporation from sucking the life out of the planet, the Mako energy. There's 8 of these in Midgar. This is just one of the 8. There's 8 sectors where people live. Every sector has one of these reactors, so we're just on the first one. Their plan is to blow up all of them and stop Shinra from using the Mako energy to power the city because it's hurting the planet. Yeah, that stuff's different too. And you only get like so many uses of the magic. I mean, watching the evolution of the fighting and stuff as the series went on is cool. Now that sound, Troy, that's if you guys have not played Final Fantasy 16, that's what that one's from. I love that. Yeah, they got potty mouthed in Final Fantasy 16. So we still got 6 minutes left, plenty of time. Clock's running. Can't take too much time. We gotta open this one. Get out of here. Sorry about that. Dude, I still have not beat Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know what it is about some of these games that I just don't finish. So that would be when I have to start over. Alright, so we're gonna get one of those PlayStation 1 FMV cutscenes here. Of course, if you guys missed it, this is not the PS1 version. This is the remaster playing on Xbox. So we blew the reactor, but something wasn't right, as we're going to see. It did more damage than they expected. So now this is Sector 8. We were in Sector 1 where we blew that. So we're in the next sector over. And as you can see here, our explosion damaged all this shit over here. People's homes and stuff. Wasn't the plan as Wedge's ass is on fire. So now we're going to head back to the hideout. Well, I'm going to beat you on that one, Troy. Because I still haven't finished it. I did see that King, the Tetris kid. That was cool. I don't understand how anybody can play that game that fast. So Loveless is the big play, like the Broadway play in Midgar. If you guys are just joining, I have the roadmap of the places we're going to go in order, most likely. So there's a flower girl we saw at the beginning of the game in the cutscene. Now I think if I say you better get out of here, we can't get a flower from her. If I remember correctly, so I'm going to say nothing. Hey, I have not seen the boys. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these, do you like them? They're only 1 gil. We're going to buy one. So she seems important, but we will not see her for a while. So this is Sector 8. Now, I don't know if you saw, it's kind of hard to tell in the cutscenes. In Midgar, there's, like I said, there's 8 sectors, 1 through 8, but it's like a dual layer. There's metal that splits the city. So on top of it, they call it the plate. It's like where all the rich people live and all the people that have good jobs and work for Shinra. They live on the plate, on top of the plate. Underneath the plate is the slums, and all the poor people live down there. So we're on top right now of Sector 8, and we did all this damage with our explosion, but that wasn't what they had intended to do. They just wanted to blow up the reactor. And I don't remember some of these people talk about it. What the hell's going on? Wonder what is on that wall over there. Let's see. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet Avalanche. Avalanche is us. Not necessarily Cloud. He was hired by them, but Avalanche is Barret, Jessie, Biggs, Wedge, and Tifa, who we will meet soon. But this is, if you guys have played Crisis Core, this is one of the main areas in Crisis Core. I think this is the main, when you come out of the Shinra building, would be this way where I'm going, which is not there. But we're going to keep moving on. We got to catch the train. So this is where the not poor people live, up here. Sector 8, top side. You don't have to fight these guys, but I always do it for the experience. Guys, they shoot like stormtroopers. I mean, how many shots was that? That bad, huh? Forks. And this will be the last group we fight before we try to catch this train to get out of here and make our escape. Now these type of fights you cannot flee from because you're trapped on both sides. I think you can. Now I would be able to flee because I got rid of one side. Welcome back, Eve. Hope you got some good food. I did remember to eat, thankfully. That stuff's just not appealing to me, man. I don't know why they think it is. Mog Time, thank you for the follow. Final Fantasy name right there. What'd you get? If you don't mind sharing with the group. Oh, really? Oh, God. That sounds terrible to you. There's my notifications. That's what I had to turn on. I forgot to do this. So they're all on the train. Wedge on the floor, Biggs by the door, Jessie and Barret. What's interesting is, even though Barret right now does not like Cloud, the other three seem to like Cloud. I think the guys, and you see this more once you get into Remake and they expand the dialogue and you see the interactions, but they like look up to Cloud. And Jessie really likes Cloud. I think because he was in Soldier and he knows how to fight, and they are probably, especially Wedge is not popular. He's a little pudgy. He's not a good fighter. Biggs is more like the brains, kind of. Him and Jessie figure things out. But Biggs is very nice. Seems to get along with a lot of people. And I think they're very trusting, too. Yeah, Barrett's their boss, so I think they look at him differently, where Cloud is like the cool senior in high school, even though they're probably older than him. I think Cloud is 21, I think. Or 19. He's 19 or 21, I can't remember. See, Wedge asked Barret for his cut of the money, and Barret just slammed the thing. Oh, nothing, sorry, so. Here's some pounding. See, Biggs, Jessie, Wedge, they're excited. Well, Jessie doesn't have the exclamation points, so never know that, but they're all Cloud. Barret didn't say nothing. Oh my god. Looks like I'm a little late. Damn right you're late. Come waltzing in here, mate. That was a big scene. It's no big scene, just what I always do. Shit. Having everyone worried like that, you don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. This interaction between Barret and Cloud in the remake, tremendous. Because the voice actors are unbelievable in that game if you guys have not played it. So we're heading back to the hideout, which is in Sector 7 and the slums, so it's the poor area. It's underneath the plate, underneath where we were, and a sector over. See, Wedge? Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Hey, Cloud, we'll do even better next time. So they like Cloud. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. So see, she cares. Cleans me up. Cloud up, I shouldn't say me. Yeah, they got some good jumps. Say, thanks for helping me back there at the reactor. So, I've never not helped her. I wonder what this line would be if you don't initiate helping her with her leg being stuck. Because I've never done it. If anybody knows, please tell me. And they all got jumps. Last train out of Sector 8 station. Last stop is Sector 7 trade graveyard. Expected time of arrival 12:23 a.m. Midgar Standard Time. So we're gonna see a map here, but we're going from up top Sector 8 down next over to Sector 7. If you don't mind and you're interested, that would be great if you look it up. Yeah, I like the Jessie in the remake is awesome. The voice actress, like the writing in that game, I love it. I love it. So this guy, this is why I hate the last train, because here comes these hooligans. We're going to talk to Jessie so she can go over the train with us. Now, I know there's some way to skip this and Tifa shows you later, but I don't know how to do it. So we're going to look at the train state, the rail system. Yeah, she's kind of nerdy, Jessie. Complete model of the entire city, Midgar, as you can see on the road map. That's where we are. So the top plate, that's what I was talking about, where the rich people, middle class, all those people live. 50 meters above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each section. So, like, there'll be big, giant poles, pillars in Sector 1 and Sector 2 that hold the plate up where, you know, all the rich people live and they get the sun, and the people underneath, the poor people in the slums, they don't get any sun. They get artificial light.
That's what she said!
That's what she said. If you don't help her, the others make you go back for her. And in the manual it says you have to. So, that's interesting. Does she say anything different on the train? I wonder if that dialogue's different, or if she doesn't know that you just kind of took off and they made her go back. So, okay, she's talking about blowing up Sector 1 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity, so they suck the Mako energy out of the planet, which is the natural resource, the lifeblood of the planet. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. I don't even know if they ever said what those names were in the lore. You get told off by everyone else. So on the train, does she still thank you for helping her? Does it say? It doesn't matter if you don't feel like looking it up. So instead of names, refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. So I don't know if they've ever said what the sectors, what the town names used to be. Yeah, that's the only achievement I don't have on the Xbox version, is to go on a date with Barret. I don't know how to do it. Alright, so it's going to show the train routes. So we're going to go down underneath to Sector 7. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. So somehow they scan you as you go through to make sure you have a ID and who you are. You know, in case you're a criminal or something, they would flag you. So it checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train. It's linked up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speak of the devil. The light means we're in the ID security check area. That would be annoying, riding a train every day and this going off constantly. So now we must be getting down to the bottom because there's no day or night. There's no natural sunlight in the slums. If the plate weren't there, we could see the sky. So it blocks all the light, the people living above. A floating city, pretty unsettling scenery. Never expect to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, city on a plate, that's where we were again. We were on the upper part during all this at the beginning. It's because of that pizza. Damn pizza. Effing pizza. That people underneath are suffering. Of course, calls it a pizza. 8 slices. The 8 sectors. They're split like pizza slices. And the city below is full of polluted air. So that's the other thing. There's a lot of pollution underneath. All the smoke and smog and waste and all that shit from the people living up top filters down to the slums, to the people, poor people underneath. And on top of that, the reactor keeps draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? Well, that would seem pretty simple, wouldn't it? Well, it ain't that easy. Because they ain't got the money. Or maybe because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. I know, no one lives in the slums because they want to. And that's pretty much how it is. They have to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. This was amazing stuff back in the day for PlayStation 1, if you guys remember. Like, if you grew up with this game, it was like, holy shit. That's okay. I appreciate you checking that, though. I was always interested in that. Alright, so now we're underneath. We're in the slums. We're going to go to Sector 7. That's where the Avalanche base is. That's where we got to go to get paid. I have the manual too. I don't even remember that. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's going to be bigger than that. So this is kind of, well, if I remember to talk to Jessie when we get to the hideout, she's going to mention something about how the bomb was bigger than she thought it was going to be because she built the bomb. But Barret's kind of at this point where collateral damage, if it happens, it's necessary for the greater good. So that's why the next explosion is going to be bigger. Barret's just kind of looking at the grand plan here, the greater good for the planet. These people, I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Isn't there somewhere we could go to be alone? Wow. There's only the train graveyard around here, and they said that there's ghosts around too. We'll end up there later. Damn. What? There's a guy pissing up here. Scared him. Hey now, oops.
Perfect.
Wow. Perfect. What on earth are you doing? Just butt out, jeez. This guy pisses for like hours. Well, you came to see it too? Buddy, I didn't come to see what you think I came to see. I came to see the pillar. There was a bombing on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. So you remember Jessie was talking about the support pillars. That's what we're going to look at here. And then he says, check it out. It's huge, ain't it? I hope he's talking about the pillar. So that is what holds up the plate where everybody lives up top. There's a bunch of those around. I think 8 main ones around, 1 for each sector. And that's what you see as the sky when you live in the slums. All this metal shit and lights. This is a strange and wonderful place. It's definitely strange because this dude's got his dick out and I'm having a conversation with him. This is my place, but you can come here when you want. See ya, bro. Yeah, I don't think we'll be coming back. Let's save. Oh, shit. I should have went... I think there's 2 guards down there. I forgot to talk to them. I don't think I can go back and talk to them now. I missed that conversation. One of them says the R word in the original game. Let me see if I can get him this... I think they edited it out of this one. What the hell do you want? You know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. Wow, you're great. So this noob... We got a new recruit guy looking up to the veteran officer here. Damn right, don't waste time talking is what I always say. But excuse me, you cannot pass without the proper clearance. So the new guy is kind of, well, hopefully, yeah, he probably just ran off to take a numero dose. I hope we don't see that. He's a little more polite, this guy. Did I do good this time? You gotta be tougher. I'm telling you, he calls him the R word in the original game. And I think they edited it out of this one. So I know Tifa says it too, and I'm pretty sure they edited that out. We'll try again later, but I don't think it's in the Xbox version, unfortunately. That's funny. Alright, so this is Sector 7. The slums of Sector 7, anyway. Explosions. Avalanche is so cool. Did you hear? No, what? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, and this time it was a Mako Reactor. You know what this means? No, what? You see, if I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. So see, we ended up killing people with the explosion. That wasn't what Jessie intended with the bomb. Barrett's like, well, you know, that it's necessary. Yes, I do have that physical. I thought about playing that one, but I went for the better visuals for the stream than the pixely original version. If that explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gone in their sleep. So this is kind of like the repercussions of what we just did. A lot of innocent people died. Okay, go on ahead. Let's go talk to Johnny. Johnny is hilarious in Remake, by the way. Who got offended? Yo, Cloud, get off your slow. Okay. Whoa, geez, I'm blitzed. I just love these homemade cocktails, but they sure do creep up on you. We'll see Johnny in a few different places. He's not as fleshed out as he is in Remake. He's pretty funny in Remake. Ah, shit, what the hell's wrong tonight? I thought that long blackout was strange. They say a Mako Reactor was destroyed above. Oh, yeah, I don't. Soft wimps. I don't think I can go shopping yet. I think I have to go in the bar first. Yeah. Okay. So this is the base of operations. It's also the big bar in town. It's called Seventh Heaven. And for some reason the sign, I don't know what it says. J-Y-T-E-R? That's what it looks like. So, Papa, this cracks me up because Marlene, the little girl in the pink, she's like 4 years old. And she's going to be bartending in this game. So here's party member number 3. That's Tifa back there. Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barret? Yep. I should have known. He's always pushing people around, and you've always been in fights ever since you were little. So there's your first clue that Cloud and Tifa have known each other for a long time. She was worried, so she cares for Cloud in which way we don't know. Flowers, how nice. Now see, if we did not get the flower from the flower girl, this wouldn't happen. I almost never see them here in the slums. But a flower for me, oh Cloud, you shouldn't have. So now we have a choice. Now there is what Tia was talking about earlier about going on a date at the Gold Saucer. There's hidden values based on your decisions throughout the game that lead to you going on a date with one character there. This will affect your relationship with Tifa. I don't know. I know it's negative if you don't give it to her. I don't know if it's positive if anybody if you give it to Marlene. We're gonna give it to Tifa. Thank you, Cloud. It smells wonderful. I don't think you have a choice in Remake. I think he just gives it to her. Maybe I should fill the store with flowers. Alright, so we'll talk to people. Marlene is scared of us. Tifa says she's shy. Biggs, nothing like that first drink after a job. Hiccup, why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's more like it. Even if you're with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you better listen. Biggs is starting to already feel it. Hey, Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. Poor Wedge. He's just a little overweight and likes to eat. What's going on, Fry Tagger? Tifa really knows how to cook. Let me tell you about something. So you can be rude. You can say I'm not interested in your stories. I just can't be rude to Wedge. Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. And look at me now. I'm roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's the good food and drinks that make this shop famous. So then you have to try to leave for Barret to come in. Papa, welcome home. So Marlene is his daughter. Again, she's like 4, and you're going to see her behind the bar serving drinks and stuff. Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. So there's a secret hideout where Avalanche does their base of operations underneath by going down the pinball machine. So we're going to go talk to Tifa. Sit down. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. Give me something hard. See, this is where you would play. That's what she said. Just a minute. I'll make one for you. I love how in the remake, I'm going to be talking about this a lot. Those of you who've played know what I'm talking about. But Tifa always poses with her arms behind her back. And just little details like that they put into the remake. She stands like this in the remake. You'll see her all the time, like put her arms behind her back and lean forward. It's so much. I mean, there's a lot of people involved with remake that did this game. A lot of the same people, so they have the love and admiration for their work to keep all those details in there. I think that's neat stuff. What's with you all of a sudden? That job wasn't even tough. I guess not. You were in Soldier. So again, Soldier is the army kind of for Shinra, the big company that we're working against right now because they're sucking all the lifeblood out of the planet. Never had Publix. Make sure you get your pay from Barret. Don't worry, once I get that money, I'm out of here. It's all about the money for Cloud. Cloud, are you feeling all right? Yeah, why? No reason. Just look a little tired, I guess. Okay, now we go down. So I think this is where you talk to Jessie and she says something about the bomb being bigger than she wanted it. Oops. Hey, look at the news. What a blast. So there's our explosion on the television. Look how big it is. I think it was all because of my bomb. But all I really did was just make it like the computer told me. So she didn't expect that from her bomb. Oh no, I must have made a miscalculation somewhere. So you can see her head's in her hands. She's upset. A lot of people died because she thinks she made a miscalculation. Think I'm a little too uptight? Yeah. The next mission will be to blow up the Sector 5 reactor. Cloud, you're great. Don't you ever get nervous? See, they look up to Cloud. I like Biggs and Wedge. But you guys are Star Wars fans. You know that's where that name came from. Biggs and Wedge from Star Wars. And there's Biggs and Wedge in many Final Fantasy games. At least 4 of them that I know of. Yeah, they really hit that home harder in the remake about her miscalculation with the bomb. Are you like impervious to feelings? Nah, that couldn't be it. Well, Cloud is wearing or hiding behind a shell right now. So there's Marlene. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None, I'm positive. So they would have uniforms like Cloud's wearing. He's still wearing a soldier uniform. But the guys we fought in the street, the Shinra troopers, their uniforms were blue. So those kind of look like Cloud from the upper view. but those are not soldiers. They're just regular, like, Shinra troops. The soldiers will have either the purple, a black, or blue attire, just like Cloud. Gonna get pretty nerdy with this. Again, I don't know. A lot of stuff I don't know about this game. Feel free to chime in, chat. So if there's anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. So the soldiers are the elite. That's what Cloud is saying. Don't go thinking you're so bad just because you were in Soldier. I don't know what's going on with Biggs right now. He's having a seizure. I think they're doing some type of training exercise. It just looks very bizarre to me. I'll keep telling you what I think I know. And there goes Biggs. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. That scene they did not put in the remake. You don't even go down here in remake, which is interesting. They do that a little different. Yeah, it's a quick one-line thing from Jessie in this, and you can miss it if you don't talk to her. You wouldn't even know. But they do play that up more in remake. Don't forget your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now, and don't get it. No idea. See, Barret doesn't trust Cloud. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. He doesn't trust him because Cloud used to be a soldier and worked for Shinra. Staying with Shinra, you asked me a question and I answered it. That's all. Cloud's getting up in his face. Cloud's not scared. Yes, as far as I know, she did make a miscalculation. I'm going upstairs. I want to talk about my money. Wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses. This is a mistranslation, too, I think. Sometimes in the dialogue, characters will say the Shinra instead of just Shinra. It's just Shinra, but sometimes they say the Shinra. So I think it's kind of a mistranslation. There is a few mistranslations in this game. Some of them they fixed. But like one of the characters' names, they completely screwed up on the translation. We will be changing it to the correct name. Shut up, I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong, I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Cloud just doesn't care about anything but the money and himself. Aerith. They translated it as Eris in this game. So growing up, and if you're in English-speaking country and you got the English version, you thought your whole life that her name was Eris. But then, like, Kingdom Hearts, I think it was 2, came out, and her name was Aerith. And it was very confusing. Well, Aerith is her actual name in Japan. The translators translated it wrong to Eris. So we all grew up with the incorrect name for Aerith. But they kept it true to the original game. Her name is going to be Eris in here, but we will change it to Aerith because that's her name, and that's what she'll be called in every other game that we play. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. Yeah, I never knew that. You know, you just assume that that's her name. Without no internet, well, there was kind of internet, but not like today. Sorry, Tifa. The planet's dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barret and his buddies do something about it. I forgot that GDQ starts this week. I probably will catch some of it. It's got nothing to see. Cloud doesn't care about the planet, whatever. He just wants his money. So you're really leaving? You're just going to walk right out, ignoring your childhood friends. So there's a little more nod to the backstory. So now we have a choice, I would say. How can you say that? You forgot the promise, too. Promise? We're going to get a flashback now. Starts tomorrow. I'm going to have to check some of that out. I normally do. So you did forget. Remember, Cloud? It was 7 years ago. That's a key, too. 7... There's going to be a discrepancy with 7 and 5 years ago. They play it up more in the remake. I don't know if you really notice it here. So now this is their hometown of Nibelheim, where they grew up. And in the center of town, there's this well. We will end up there later. Yeah, Cloud's hair as a child, somebody should have cut it, as you will see. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold. So when you see Cloud's got like a rat tail or a ponytail or something, when he turns his head, you'll see it. Sorry I'm late. So they were like 14 or 12. I can't... They're either 19 or 21 right now. I can't remember. So they're either 12 or 14 here. I think they're 14. Yeah, he's punk. That was a very enthusiastic, dramatic walk there. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Coming this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar. Yes, this is the Xbox version, the new version, the remaster of the PS1 version. Pretty much everything is the same except the updated graphics. I think there's a couple dialogue changes where there was mistranslations and stuff, but it's pretty much the same game. All the boys are leaving town. See his hair there when he turned his head? But I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. There's his hair. I want to join Soldier. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. So he's like the legend war hero to these kids. I guess to everybody. Sephiroth, the great Sephiroth. Boys are back in town. Well, I'm not singing anymore. Apologies. Isn't it hard to join Soldier? Cloud must have ADD, because he's walking around like I do when I'm having a conversation. Like, why did he get up and climb up there? I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. I think she was laughing there. If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. It's funny in the remake when they show this scene, Cloud's like real cocky as a little kid, like he's gonna be big and bad. It's pretty funny. Hey, let's make a promise. So this is the promise she said we forgot. If you ever get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? The Cloud is... Come on, promise me. Cloud is a stupid boy. What's up, Virtue? The $50 million... That can't be real. $50 million. Alright, I promise. So he promised to save her if she was ever in trouble. And a shooting star right at that moment. You remember now, don't you, our promise? I'm not a hero, and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. He's kind of thick. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you gotta keep your promise. I never noticed he climbed up there. Never noticed that. Normally the pinball machine comes back up with them. I have never noticed that he climbed up. Wait a second, big time Soldier. A promise is a promise here. There's our pay. 1,500 gil. Oh boy. This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. What? Then so it's not enough for Cloud. You got the next mission lined up, I'll do it for 3,000. What? One of the best lines ever is coming up, by the way. It's okay. It's okay. I like fighting games a lot, but I'm terrible at them. but I don't try to let it stop me from playing them. I'm absolutely brutal at fighting games. So Tifa really wants Cloud to stick around. I love that. That money's for Marlene's schooling. Remember this. So he's been saving up this money to send Marlene to school. But he'll give us 2,000 of it anyway. That money's for Marlene's schooling. Maybe that's why, as a 4-year-old, she's working behind the bar, because now she's got to earn that schooling money back. Yeah, I am bad. I am bad at them. This is Barret's theme, by the way. Every character has their own theme song, except Cloud. Tifa's was the one that was playing when we were upstairs. This is Barret's theme, I believe. So Barret didn't ride up that. He climbed all the way up that. See, look at her. She's making drinks. She is 4 years old. They must not have child labor laws or alcohol laws. Good morning, Cloud. All right, now here's another dialogue choice. Did you sleep well? So we got Barret snoring kept me up, or next to you, who wouldn't? So Cloud's not very smooth either. I am concerned. She's 4. Luckily in the remake, she's not tending bar. So we're going to say next to you, who wouldn't? Because we're going to... For me, continuity is going on the date with Tifa. So next to you, who wouldn't? Yes, Tifa... There's a lot of nerdy Final Fantasy VII people that argue which one should end up with Cloud, Tifa, or Aerith, and we will get into that as we go on. I don't know what you mean. So, she didn't totally blew off his line. She says she's going this time. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. So we're going to go do... The plan is to go do what we just did again, now in Sector 5. We blew up Sector 1 reactor. For the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I really don't know how to use materia. So when I was talking earlier about the magic, spells, and how we can change them around, this is it, materia. And you can equip them to each character to give them certain abilities, but there's also negative effects to some of them. Like, I'll show you as we get there. I'm not going to go through the tutorial, so I think you would understand. Skips the tutorial. Every time Barret gets mad. This is what makes them guys and soldiers so great, huh? Yeah, the materia. So that is also made from the planet. What's going on, Jack? Yes, definitely. I'll ask Jessie again later, but you're in charge of the materia. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs, so now we're going to be able to go shopping in town. Yeah. And Barret's even better in Remake because the voice actor that plays him is tremendous, and the writing is great. I just love the characters. Okay, so we got to go to the weapon shop. Marlene, 4-year-old, again, remind you. Watch the store, which is actually a bar. We're all leaving, Marlene, 4-year-old. You are in charge of the bar. All right, good luck. I got this. All right, no, we're going to go buy stuff. All right, so you can reorder. I like putting Tifa in the middle. I don't know why, this is what I've always done since I first played this game. That's a habit. That would be a lot of disappointed customers if they came in there and there's a 4-year-old in there serving them soda. Alright, so let's go around town. Yeah, it's going to be interesting later because you can move them into the back, like move them back a little bit, which makes their defense stronger, their attack weaker, but their magic spells are still the same effect from the back. So if you're going to have somebody that uses magic a lot, I'm going to put them in the back row because it doesn't affect their magic attack, but they take less damage. So this is the weapon shop. Yeah, they probably could trick her into free alcohol. But the way she's shaking it, I don't know. Maybe she knows what she's doing. Oh, this isn't the weapon shop. He said medicine. Okay. What do we got? Alright, so I'm going to buy a fire. Actually, not yet. I want to make sure I can buy enough in the weapons shop. If I have enough left, I'll come back and buy a fire. What does that say about you that it came to your mind so fast? What, the tricking the kid into giving him free alcohol? Alright, here's... You dried up old geese? You tired? Why don't you rest up on the 3rd floor of my house? Let a kid call me old. You gotta give me some cash. I gotta check. I don't know if they refill the cheap bastard. Yeah, we're full on health, so we don't... Let's talk to the owner. I'm trying to buy something. Alright, so... We already got the assault gun, which is weird that they sell it here, because they kind of like give it to you after you beat the boss. When I beat the guard scorpion, that was what you got, was the assault gun. I don't know why they sell one here. We're gonna buy 3 iron bangles, 1 for each. Not 11, Jesus. 1 for each. I'm gonna buy some grenades too, because those come in handy. In the early game, they do some pretty good damage. So let's equip those iron bangles, and then we will sell the bronze bangles that they're wearing. Also, the bronze bangle doesn't have any slots for materia. So you see how a slot where it's blank? So I put on the iron bangle, there's now a slot there. So I can add 1 materia there. You see what it does? The defense goes up, magic defense goes up. We're going to put those on all 3. And then we're going to sell. I don't think I have any accessories yet. I don't. So we will sell the other 3. And now I'll have enough for the fire. I just couldn't remember how much these cost. Oh, that's Final Fantasy 13 with the weird running chick, Vanille. Welcome back, Darkside. We're doing good. We're getting ready to leave Sector 7, doing some shopping. Now up here... Final Fantasy VII, Jack. Gonna play. There's three of these games in the series that we are going to play. So we got all materia, and I think this is where a treasure chest drops out. This is kind of a tutorial area in here. What the hell is the name of this room? It's got a name. I'll have to look. It's slipping my mind right now. This is like a tutorial. I'm picking things up, opening treasure chests. The ether, which refills your magic. Beginner's Hall. That's right. So this is a tutorial. You would have told me. Yeah. Final Fantasy 13. I love. I think that was the first game Was that the first game I streamed? It was one of the first games I ever streamed. What game was that? Don't mess with me. I used to be in Soldier. So what he's saying, he said your eyes don't look like you're a beginner. When they become soldiers, they get infused with Mako to make them stronger and stuff. And it ends up turning their eyes kind of a greenish color. So that's what the guy meant, but you see it in their eyes, so you don't look like a beginner with those eyes. I don't want to know anything. But if you go in here and you talk to these characters, they will each give you a tutorial. Yes, I do plan on streaming regularly again. That is the plan. This is a slum, so I don't think you can stay for free. I'm not staying, kid. This was not the room I thought it was. I'm thinking of the room in Sector 5. Help me, old dude, again. What didn't you know? And thank you. I don't remember what I said. I have terrible memory, guys. She knows, but for those of you that didn't know. Let's buy the fire. Yeah, the current plan, Craptastic, is to play through this game and the prequel game, Crisis Core, and then the remake by the time the second remake game, Rebirth, comes out in about a month and a half. Yeah, it's like, as soon as I say it, I've already forgotten. Alright, so let's buy a fire, because we won't get one of them till later. Buy some antidotes. Just to have. I didn't like Epic.
Oh, wait a minute, Jeff.
That's the classic fart. Of course it was Troy. Alright, so now we're gonna do the materia. So, that's what these are. You can remove them, move them around, and the best thing is the arrange. And you can exchange. So you can bring everybody up here at once. I never knew this back in the day. So, I'm going to... I just gotta... I don't know what it is. I always had put lightning on Barret, ice on Tifa, and fire on Cloud. That's what I always do at the beginning. And then, when these are connected, see how those two on top, there's lines connecting them? That means you can put a materia in one slot to affect it. So, what all materia does... If I use fire, I pick an enemy. I use it on one enemy. But if I connect it to an all materia and I use fire, it will hit. Oops. It will hit all the enemies for the same amount of magic cost. So that's the support materia all affects the fire. That's what that does. And then Cloud can get the restore. I think he's got the. Yeah, so I love the materia system. It's only in Final Fantasy VII. Like, every game like has a different gimmick as far as that stuff goes. Alright, so now we're all set. We've been to all the places. Now we're going to get out of here and go to Sector 5 for the second mission. I think this is Johnny's house. They're similar. I wonder if my son's already left. What's cool is how they expand the stuff in Remake. They give a reason why Johnny leaves town. And I didn't even know before that these were his parents. Because they don't really specify. I don't even know if they even tell you his name here. I love the Portal games. I had always played them on console, so I've never played any of the mods. But the co-op in Portal 2 is awesome. Okay, that's where you find out his name. This person is freaking out. I'm just a lonely guy when I'm not drinking. Alright, we're out of here. Let's see if this guy's pissing. Maybe this is where they say the R word, but I think they edited it out of this version. You know, I got some tickets to Loveless. Do you want to go? There it is. They didn't edit it out. What are you, a little slow? Midgar's under martial law now. I knew that they said it. So maybe they don't edit Tifa's out. But that's another one of the vote we're going to do. If you guys vote for the stairs, we'll see if she says it. I thought they edited it out of this version. I think they censored some of, like, shit when they say shit. They didn't bleep it, like, put the symbols in the original game. It just said shit, but I think in this one they put the symbols. Alright, so let's go see if this guy's still taking a piss, because we're going to save. Oh, he's gone. Okay. I thought he came back and was pissing. Maybe it's later. So, yeah, maybe he went to do the other one. He had to find a toilet. These people are still here. I've had it. Me too. You know, this is the first time we've ever agreed on something. Yes. Well then, shall we? Yes. And then they swing and fall down. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Shall we? Yes. They pass out. If anybody has information on this conversation and what just happened there, please tell me. So now we're going to get back on the train to go to Sector 5 to blow up another reactor. Of course, as Jessie explained on the first trip, we were using fake IDs. You can pass through the sensors. Now Tifa's in our party, so we will have a party of 3 now. As obviously, you saw me messing with that stuff. Not very much Legend of Dragoon, but I have it. and I've played some of it. That's another one I want to play. I have a nice clip. I have to make a list of all these games that I do want to play. Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck? Same guy here at the bottom. Always on the trains with us. Barrett's all up in our face. He's like, you like my new shave? Choo-choo. I said, you say something? Didn't think so. Oh, right up in his face. Now look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Damn. It's empty because of guys like you. Yeah, how about from this angle? What about this angle? And just punch him. Yipes! You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more bombing. So obviously, nobody knows that we're Avalanche. They know of the group. We've done graffiti everywhere. But nobody knows the members. Obviously, they'd be trying to arrest them. So this guy does not know that we're Avalanche. Yipes! Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgar on a day like today. So now we're finding out this guy works for Shinra. Yeah, there we go. Do you work for Shinra? I won't give in to violence, and some, I don't know, because Tifa covered that up and is getting in the middle of it. Barret! Shit! You lucky bastard. That's what I'm going to assume it says. I haven't even heard of Freaky Flyers for the PS2. What type of game is it? Yeah, they don't disguise themselves at all. And Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge all have like the same clothing on, so they kind of look like they're up to something. And Barrett's like puke green pants. I mean, that's kind of suspect. You're busting up my rhythm. That never moves. He must have some very strong gel. Looks like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Alright, I'll tell you. Jessie's probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system. Now the reason why I think this dialogue is here, because I don't think you had to talk to Jessie when she explained all that stuff. I think if we didn't, and I don't remember, but I feel like this is what happens, Tifa would now explain the map to us if Jessie didn't explain it to us on the first time on the train. If anybody knows if that is correct, let me know. Any cool stuff for Christmas? Socks, shirts, underwear. Is there an air racing game like Mario Kart, but use aircraft? Is it fun? That about the Jessie Tifa thing? Which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Did they explain why and I missed it? Or they're just like, yeah, we just can't use them anymore. Good morning, welcome to Midgar Lines. Arrival time at Sector 4 station is 11:45. Okay, so we got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. We don't have our fake IDs. It was okay, cool. I don't know how to trigger that. I've never had Jessie not explain it to me. All right, in 3 minutes we're jumping off this train. So they're planning on jumping off this train that's hauling ass before the security checkpoint flags them as not having IDs. Was it expensive? Freaky Flyers? I mean, I don't know how to not have Jessie tell me. I don't know how to get past that part without talking to Jessie. See, because this is where Tifa tries to explain it to me, and I think she says, oh, Jessie already showed you this? This bum sleeping on the train. You're the only ones that'll talk to me or come to my house. I'm impressed. Oh, you have to have Jessie. Oh, okay, alright. Oh, that's not bad at all, $15. See, it looks like you've seen this already. I swear in the original, though. Okay, so in the original, they didn't force Jessie because I think she would show it to you here if she didn't. Okay, thank you, Eve. I didn't know that they took it out, though. Yeah, I remember getting that, and it wasn't cheap. I don't remember how much I paid for that stuff. Alright, what the hell? I thought we had 3 minutes to that. See, that's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. This cracks me up. Repeat, type A security alert. A search of all cars will be conducted. What's happening? Watch how inept this security system is, though. Oh yeah, that's interesting that they forced the Jessie part of the explanation. We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Shit, someone blew it. Okay. Unidentified passengers located in car number 1. So they're announcing...
Oh, fuck, it's fucking awesome.
They're announcing we're going to search car 1. So criminals, if you are in car 1, get out of car 1 because that's where we're going right now. We're going to search that car, so get out of there. This just cracks me up. This inept, yeah, they're amazing police. Let's go, keep it up. Car number 1 lockdown. Now we're going to upgrade. They're announcing this over the PA. Now we're going to upgrade to level 2 warning. So if you're in car number 2, no, there's never good timing. See? Now the unidentified passengers are in car number 2. We're going to lock down car number 2 in 15 seconds. I can't remember if you can get anything or talk to these people. I always just run. Oh, thank you. Car 1, prepare to get wrecked. Car number 2 lockdown. Now we're going to upgrade to warning level 3. At this point, maybe they're thinking, you know what, shit, maybe announcing the cars that we're going to lock down in 15 seconds isn't working. But I think this is the last car. So they have kind of trapped us. Alright, we clear. There's Johnny. I never noticed that Johnny's on the train. Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. Yeah, in hindsight. Maybe we shouldn't have announced that. Yeah, and I know they're in Final Fantasy VI also, although the original translation of Final Fantasy VI for Super Nintendo, they translated Wedge wrong. No, they translated Biggs wrong and called them Vicks. There's a Biggs and a Wedge in 15. And I know there's more games. I think 8 has a Biggs and Wedge. There's many games that have them. Don't worry, if we have to train car by car, we should get past it, because these idiots just announced to us that they're just going to keep going one car at a time. So that's Johnny up there holding on, like sitting backwards like a little kid looking out the window. Attention, unidentified passengers that are moving to the front of the train. We are currently tracking your location. If you are unaware, they are in 8. That's another one I never finished. Oh, car number 3 is locked down. We're going to go for car 4 now. This plan is not working. Upgrading to maximum security alert. Well, shit, we haven't got... I always see this guy in the bottom left. He always looks suspicious to me, like he's wearing a disguise. Like with the hat and the like the trench coat looking thing. Doesn't he just look suspicious, like he's wearing a fake mustache or something? I always thought that this was Biggs in disguise, but it's not. But this guy looks very suspicious in the bottom left. I need to finish 8. This way. So we're gonna jump now. Thank you. I'm very innocent. Let's go. We're gonna dive out of here. I don't know why I never finished it. I don't. He might be one of the Men in Black. It's just one of those games. I don't know why I never finished it. No reason. I'm not singing that one. Come on, let me through. Stop. Oh, maybe that's why I thought. Maybe it is Biggs. Hold on. Maybe it is Biggs. Maybe I was right, because Jessie's one of these people disguised. You look. We just told Jessie she looks great, just like a man. I think it is Galaxy Defenders. Yay, I'm so happy. So maybe I'm right. If that's Jessie, maybe I'm right and that is Biggs. Wow. Why can't I get through? Tifa? We gotta talk to Tifa. Scary, huh? Too late for that now. Why'd you come along anyway? Because you're an idiot, Cloud. Why do you think?
Thank you for your support.
Virtue, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Can I talk? Maybe that... Okay, maybe because that's Jessie, I assume that this was Biggs then. I can't talk. If anybody knows... If that is Biggs, the shady character in the bottom left, let me know if I am correct or wrong on that. Because now that this person is Jessie, which I did not remember, maybe I am right, and that is Biggs. Is this person in the bottom left that looks like he's wearing a fake mustache and a suspicious hat and trench coat, is he Biggs? Maybe search... Is Biggs on the train to the Sector 5 reactor? That's what I would search. We're just...
Oh, wait a minute, Jeff.
I tried to talk. You think it is Biggs? You're gonna look it up? Okay. He is suspicious, definitely. Oh my god, I did it again. Not now. Concentrate on our plan. You're right, sorry. Ain't no time to waste. Do something. Alright, I cannot talk. I tried. We gotta go. I made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump. This train is hauling ass. See ya. Now, look how long we're standing here. Well, she's already gone. Look how far this train is going. We're gonna be like miles past her at this point. You don't care if I go first? A leader always stays till the end. Don't worry about me. Just go. Don't go getting your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. Cloud shrugs his shoulders a lot. Later, you take care of the rest. So he's talking to Jessie. I don't know who this little kid is. Just wanted to come see that. See, okay. Alright. Did you see how at the same time... Is that little kid Wedge? Because all three of them were like, when Jessie did that in the middle. Now I'm really wondering if that was all three of them. I don't know how Wedge shrunk into a little kid, though. Alright, but anyway, we all ended up in the same spot, even though the train probably went like a mile. It has to be, right? They can't be just, two random people. Oh, I am right? You found it? Alright, Biggs, Wedge, and Jessie got everything ready for us, so move it. Now, you can run all the way down and fight enemies and get to a dead end. I'm not going to do it because I don't think there's anything down there. Alright, cool. Thank you. The reactor's just down this tunnel. So right now where we jumped, we're in Sector 4 on the train tracks. So we got to get to Sector 5 to go to the reactor. But this is Sector 4 for those that care about the geography and all that stuff. Departing Sector 7 on the train, we'll get to see Biggs, Wedge, and Jessie in their disguise. That should be fun. Wasn't Jessie dressed up? Now, Jessie said she was wearing a Shinra soldier uniform. So, Jessie was not the guy with the mustache. So that person is definitely wrong on that for sure. Because in their conversation, they talked about her wearing... I think these things can put you to sleep. They talked about... I'm just standing here like an idiot. I gotta put on the weight TV so I can talk. Because if I don't go, they keep hitting me, but I can put it on so it goes turn to turn to turn. I'm gonna do that just so I can talk more. So yeah, they're wrong on Jessie being the one with the mustache. I think it's Biggs. Gotta be Biggs. shit, I don't remember the button to go to another person. What's the button? God damn it, there's a way for me to skip. And it's not defend. I can just... Oh, there it is. Y. Okay, I found it. You got more? Appreciate you looking up this info. I'm gonna turn it to wait. So when I'm talking, I'm not just getting pounded on by the enemies. So Cloud level 9, Tifa's only level 5 because she just joined, and Barrett's at level 8. It'll all even out. I'm gonna turn that to wait, just so I can not get pummeled while I'm talking. These light beams are see, it said the Shinra again. It should be Shinra security sensors. You can't go any further. So this is the winding tunnel. Oh, it asks you, if I remember correctly, do you want to jump here? I don't know why you wouldn't. That's one damn tiny hole. You telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Go down. Damn, man, that thing is giving me the chills. Does Sid ring a bell? Yeah, Sid is one of the party members later in the game. The last one to join that is mandatory. It doesn't say who the bearded guy is. Appreciate you looking that up, though. I think we're gonna go with Biggs. We're just gonna say it's Biggs if nobody has. It can't be Sid. It's not Sid. That person is wrong. Sid's not here. He's way across the continent. Yeah, GameFAQs is wrong. Unless they're referencing a different part. Well, yeah, let's go with Biggs. 4th Street Plate Interior. I love how they just give you those location names on the pause. Well, not on the pause, on the menu. They turned this one screen here. I'll show you when we get down here. It does make sense. This one screen right here is the entire Chapter 6 in Remake. Like, they expanded the shit out of this screen. Well, it doesn't sound... It sounds like you are doing good investigations, just nobody has the answer. Do you know which Final Fantasy that was? I've not played the new Spider-Man one, no. I don't know if I will. It looks very similar to the first one. I have one. Resident Evil. This is the original strategy guide. And in here it says... I gotta find it. Oh, here it is. Finding the first visual reward is easier than scoring with Madonna. That is in the strategy guide. I wish I kept my old ones. I had the Super Mario Brothers 3 Nintendo Power 1. And that, like, costs a lot of money now. I wish I would have kept all those. But yeah, it's interesting. This entire screen is a full-blown chapter in the remake. Well, the Blue Goose, they put you to sleep. I hate them. They are in this part in the remake, and they put you to sleep. I hate them. Yes. We do have all those magazines. We never finished going through them either. And all the stuff we cut out, we still got. There are some in the card. I think they're weak to ice. I should have iced them. Oh, what am I doing? Just standing there like an idiot. Yeah, we do, because that would look good on the wall. What game did I log the most hours for in 2023? Definitely Tears of the Kingdom, and I have not finished it. I don't know what I'm saving this limit break for. gonna be a while before I have a boss. Yes, please. So here's Wedge. So if that was him in costume, he's already out of it. The reactor's up this ladder. Now there's two ways we can go. They go to the same place. I don't remember. We'll go back around because I don't remember if there's an item over there. So we're taking a back way into the reactor. Reactor 5. It's going to look very similar to the Reactor 1 that we were in. So here's Jessie out of disguise. I'm sorry. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. So she, whether it was or not, I don't know. So now that's twice that she's blaming herself for something. I modified your ID card and that's what did it. I did my best, but I failed. So she's screwed up twice, it appears. I think this is the other way. I think Biggs is over here. Nope. Out of the disguise, yeah. But yeah, the game I played the most was definitely Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, yeah, that was the other way. I think Biggs is over this way. And she's gone. I need to finish it. Is it the underground, the depths? It's exhausting to me. I'll get it back by the time I get to the next boss. Which is Airbuster. So as you can see, I have the roadmap on screen in order, column 1 then column 2. Most likely, unless I screwed something up or I have to change course. But most of it's pretty linear. That's the route we're going to take. We are still on the first place. Coffee. Mine's a little cold right now. That sip is for you, Jack. There's this. Got a tent. So what a tent does is if you use it at a save point or on the world map, it fills all your entire party's health and magic points. So you can say we're on lower sector 4 plate where we actually are. So you know how the slums are on the bottom, then there's the plate, and then the upper, above the plate where the middle class and the upper class live. Us poor folk, we are in the slums, but right now we're actually on the underneath of the plate. So we're up in that structure, underneath it. We're going to pull out now, we'll meet up at the hideout. Cloud, we're counting on you to blow up the reactor. We all up in it. Alright. So here we are. So you can see this is a completely different reactor because this one is blue and the other one this one has blue lights. The other one had green lights. So it's definitely not the same reactor used again. But we get in a different way. Whee! Down the slide into reactor 5. I remember that. That was a long stream. It was like a Saturday to Sunday. It was like a Saturday to Sunday stream. What? I've already forgot. What was that? Where did I get that? Screaming. Nice, Troy. These guys are a pain in the ass. The Smoggers in the remake, they will stun you. They hit hard. Well, that was during the Blair Witch game, wasn't it? Alright, we got some Deadly Waste, which sounds like a really bad shit, but it's actually like, it does, I think, poison damage, bio. Double check that. Yes, bio 2, which is, all magic spells have 1 power, 2 power, 3 power, so this is a medium bio magic. I'm stuck. How the hell do I get there? You are the master of the clit. What would a really bad shit do? Poison you? Was that Blair Witch when you played that phone call? So as you can see, very similar layout to the first reactor that we did. But it's blue in here. Yeah, I got the blurbs off right now. We may go back to them one day. But right now I don't have them. What's the score? Not paying attention. I hate them. I hate them all. Isn't that flashback coming up? That dog is called a blood taste. You see that? I forgot. I'm gonna use fire because I got the fire all. Now see, when I did the bolt, I had to pick that guy, right? That only hits one guy. Now with Cloud, when I do fire, it's got a red arrow, which means all. It's gonna hit all. Another Deadly Waste. I always end up with way more potions than I need, so we might as well use them, because there is going to be a boss fight coming up shortly. Alright, so again, Cloud gets this thing in his head, like the first reactor. But now, where is he? Okay, this is a flashback, because that's Tifa there. In cowboy attire, kinda. I don't know. So Papa, so that's her dad, dead, in a flashback. Sephiroth? No, wait, this is the second time we heard Sephiroth. When they were kids in that flashback on the tower, that's who Cloud wanted to be like. He wanted to go into soldier and become a hero like Sephiroth. Tifa is rocking it. Did Sephiroth do... You should get an outfit like that. Did Sephiroth do this to you? She's asking her dad. Sephiroth, soldier, Mako reactors, Shinra. So, okay. With the same layout, we are in a Mako reactor. Almost the same layout. The inside, the walls, and everything looks different than the one we're in. This is a flashback. At this point, we don't know where this reactor is. I hate them all. They've made a Final Fantasy VII gacha game on mobile that's free. Damn, man, get a hold of yourself. You all right? So Cloud doesn't understand. Now he remembers. So he must have been there, right? He must have been there. How else would he remember that? So Tifa, she's like, like what? Now forget it. Come on, let's hurry. So he remembers something that happened to Tifa with her father dying. Tifa's old friend, that ain't good enough. So Barret doesn't care that Tifa vouches for him. He still does not trust Cloud. Alright, so timers, or the bomb's set. There's no timer this time. I like the blue lighting in this one and the water and all that stuff. I think this is a good good scenery here. A good what's the word I'm looking for? Environment, I guess. Gotta save. We're not. We came in through the slide, but we're gonna go back out like we were supposed to come in if we wouldn't have had to jump off the train. Hopefully I saved on the right spot. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, it should let you because you're a moderator. I should have put the all on Barret with all these metal enemies and lightning all these guys. He would have one-shotted all of them, but I got it on fire. I don't remember that for the future. Next time I play this game, put them all on the lightning for reactor box. No, that's fine. So Tifa's limit break is like a wheel. You got to stop the wheel from spinning, and the more limit break she gets, the more of these will show up. So yeah, it would be a stronger hit than just regular hits. So I'm gonna try to land it on yeah. I did it perfect that time. I normally don't. So this will be stronger than it would have been. Why didn't I do lightning? I don't think I might. Did you hear that noise? His sword hit sounded different. That's a critical hit. It does a different noise. I feel a sneeze coming on, just in case. Giving you guys a warning. Alright, so we came down the slide, but we're going to go up this way. This is how we entered and exited the first reactor. We would have came in this way, like I said, if we didn't jump off the train. Came normally. Okay. That was the chair. These guys are a pain in the ass in Remake. Tifa's getting up there in levels. She gets levels up faster because she's lower level. Less experience to level up at the lower level. Oops. They kind of did a different camera angle this time. Let's flip 180 on the other reactor. Like we would have been running down. This, I never get this the first try. You have to time this so you hit the button at the same time that they hit the button. And I always screw this up. There's not like, I mean, I'm sure people have figured out the clue to do it, but there's not like any noise or anything. Oops. There we go. Alright, 3 times. That's not bad for me. Speedrunners will do that the first try. Looks like there's something there. I guess it's just a gate. Alright, we're gonna save. We got a boss fight coming up. Actually, I don't know why I'm not putting Barret in the back row. That was stupid. That's the other thing. Welcome back, Darkside. Barret has a long-range weapon, his gun. So if I put him in the back row, he does the same amount of damage, but he takes less damage. I should have had him in the back row the entire time. I don't think that there's speed runs for that, no. I'd be good at that. This is another camera switch. You remember the bridge? When we went in Reactor 1, it was flipped 180, but it's the same layout as the first reactor. Uh-oh, they're on to us. Shinra soldiers. Shit, what the hell's going on? A trap. President Shinra. So this guy is the head of the Shinra Corporation, the most powerful man in Midgar, because everybody knows in the steampunkish, whatever, dystopia, those type of futures, corporations run everything. The guy that's the head of the corporation is more powerful than, you know, mayors or governors or presidents or whatever the hell would be the elected officials. President Shinra, most powerful man in Midgar. Why is the president here? So you all must be, what was it? Avalanche. So he knew, obviously the president knew, but Barrett's just like, screw it, we're just going to tell you that we're Avalanche, even though we've kept our identity secret. And don't forget it. So you're President Shinra, huh? Obviously. More powerful than Vince McMahon, pal. Long time no see, sir. Oh, you. So now see, remember what I was talking about, the soldiers' eyes. They're Mako infused, so their eyes turn a different shade, kind of greenish. See, you're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. So that's how they know. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Because remember, like I said, Soldier worked, well, they still work when Cloud was there, worked for Shinra. Forgive me for asking, I can't be expected to remember everyone's name, unless you become another Sephiroth. So now, third Sephiroth mentioned. The first one, Cloud and Tifa were kids. Cloud wanted to grow up and be Sephiroth, the hero, like Sephiroth the war hero. Then we get a flashback of Tifa in front of her dying father, wondering if Sephiroth did that to his father. Which that's weird if this guy's a big hero. And now he's saying, I wouldn't remember somebody's name unless you become another Sephiroth. The hero? Sephiroth, he was brilliant, perhaps too brilliant. They whiffed on it, yeah. So now Cloud hears Sephiroth and he took a step back, like something's there. Don't give a damn about none of that. This place is gonna go up with a big bang soon. Serves y'all right. And such a waste of good fireworks just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you can say? Vermin? Shinra. That's hard to say. Shinra the vermin. For killing the planet. Guess that'd make you King Vermin. So shut up, jackass. Could have had a little better insult maybe than, oh, you're King Vermin. You're beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner, don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. This game was so freaking popular, man. Holy shit. But I made arrangements for a playmate for you all. What's that noise? The hell is that? Meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Techno soldier. Now then, if you'll excuse me. I remember Airbuster is weak to lightning, metal, bolt. Cloud, we gotta do something about him. Help, Cloud. This is from Soldier? No way, it's just the machine. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up. Boss music. Why didn't I use thunder? grenades with her because she's not very strong right now. Damn, that was a critical. 426. Barret got a limit break. So you heard the different noise when Cloud hit for 426. So you'll see the different when he does the normal attack. Well, now he's gonna have a limit break, so that will be more powerful. And that's why that was 600, because that was his Barret's limit break. His stun fingers. Oh, well, that was a quick fight. I've never beat him that fast. Hitting him from behind hits harder. I didn't know that. That's probably why I defeated him so fast. I don't know why that went so fast. What did I do? I hit one hit critical and one limit break. That seemed way too easy. There's a lot of good games. Because of the critical, that's why it went so fast. I mean, and then the limit break, I guess. I've never beat him that fast. That was insane. We gotta tighten the angle. Uh-oh. It's gonna blow. Let's go, Tifa. Barret, can't you do something? Not a damn thing. It's like, screw it. We gotta go. Leave him. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. That's smooth right there. I know, Tifa. I know. You gonna be alright? Alright, we gotta be tough. We gotta be strong. You worry about yourselves, I'm alright, but take care of Tifa. Alright. Sorry about all this. Sorry about that you're probably gonna fall. See you later. Stop talking like this is the end. Okay, hold on. Didn't hold on. That's a tumble. From the upper plate to the slums.